India's defense industry is in the midst of a global power play. The United States has offered its stealth F-35 fighter jets to Indian Air Force, while France has offered to collaborate on a nuclear-powered supercarrier for the Indian Navy. Yet, Russia believes it remains India's strongest defense ally and can maintain its dominance in Indian defense deals amidst major push by United States, France, Germany, and other global players, with partnerships ranging from fighter jets to nuclear submarines and main battle tanks for the Indian Army. Rosboronexport, which is Russia's largest and leading arms exporter, has extended a new offer to collaborate on the production and development of a completely new light tank based on the T-90 model for India's defense along the LAC with China in Ladakh and Arunachal, along with customized armored combat vehicles. A spokesperson for Russian state arms exporter told Financial Express, quote, Rosboronexport is ready to take part in India's future defense projects, including production of advanced armored vehicles to meet the Indian Army's specific requirements, unquote. Now, this latest offer is Russia's bid to keep America out of major Indian defense projects. New Delhi and Washington are in the midst of discussions for 530 Stryker armored vehicles to equip 10 mechanized infantry battalions. Under the agreement, India will also become the first global manufacturer of the Stryker vehicle. The American Stryker will complement and sometimes replace the nearly 2,900 Russian BMP-2 vehicles which the Indian Army currently operates. Russia hopes with its new offer of co-production, it can still keep its foothold in India. The collaboration could also be extended to artillery equipment such as production of multiple launch rocket systems or MLRS rockets and small caliber cartridges locally. The spokesperson added, quote, Rosboronexport believes that its technological advantage in ammunition, which is constantly upgraded based on real-world combat experience, makes it a valuable partner for India's defense modernization efforts, unquote. Russia is also extending a fresh invitation to India to join the co-production of the fifth-generation stealth fighter jet, the Sukhoi Su-57. Indian Air Force faces a desperate need for a stealth fighter, given China's nearly 200 J-20s and Pakistan acquiring 40 Chinese J-35 within a few years. Russia's offer of co-production of the Su-57 can fill that void. A manufacturing base in India would also end reliance on any foreign supply chains. In fact, Putin has even offered expertise in developing India's own fifth-generation AMCA stealth fighter. So with this offer, will Moscow be able to lure India away from Trump's F-35 offer? Now, this isn't the first time Russia has proposed such a partnership with India. Back in 2007, India and Russia signed an agreement to jointly develop the fifth-generation fighter aircraft or FGFA, with India also investing a hefty $300 million in that project. However, by 2018, the deal fell apart over disagreements on design, stealth capabilities, engine performance, and technology sharing, leaving India to chart its own course with the AMCA project. But now, despite past setbacks, Russia isn't giving up, especially after the American F-35 offer. Not just this, India's naval capability is also extensively rooted in Russian technology. India commissioned the INS Vikramaditya, a refurbished Soviet-era aircraft carrier, in 2013, and it still operates as a floating fortress in the Indian Ocean. Further, India employs the Talwar-class stealth frigates and even leased the INS Chakra-2 and Akula-class nuclear submarine between 2012 and 2021, highlighting Indo-Russian naval cooperation's depth. On the ground, 1,300 Russian-made T-90s and 2,500 T-72 tanks are the backbone of Indian Army armoured regiments. However, the T-72s are nearing the end of their life cycle. They will be replaced by 1,770 AI-integrated Future-Ready Combat Vehicles or FRCV in phases starting 2030. But perhaps one of the most renowned Indo-Russian joint efforts is the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile. With its unparalleled speed and accuracy, BrahMos is India's hottest defense export, with nations such as the Philippines already signing deals to purchase this deadly weapon. The most prominent recent Indo-Russian defense deal would be the 2018 signing of the $5.43 billion S-400 Triumph air defense system deal. The advanced missile defense system form a shield against invader aircraft and missiles. As of today, 3 units out of the promised 5 have been supplied, with the remaining expected to arrive by 2026, cementing India's air defense framework along the LAC with China and the line of control or LOC with Pakistan. New Delhi and Moscow have enjoyed a close defense relationship since India's independence in 1947. The Soviet Union emerged as India's leading arms supplier during the Cold War on the strength of the 1971 Indo-Soviet Treaty of Peace, Friendship and Cooperation. Now, although close friends, the defense relationship between India and Russia has its own challenges. Firstly, there have been few new large-ticket orders after the S-400 deal. Secondly, there's lesser interoperability with fewer joint exercises in recent years. And lastly, increased strategic diversification by India has led to less dependence on Russia. As India balances its defense relationships with the United States and Russia, its approach is straightforward, utilizing multiple different partnerships to ensure strategic autonomy while enhancing its own defense manufacturing capabilities. The decision now lies with the Modi government. Who will India choose for long-term joint defense production? Is it Russia, France, or the United States? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button, and subscribe to Inconnect News.